Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Ratchet Clank Going Commando Livestream. I am the Golden Bolt, and I'm always here with my co-host Brax. Go ahead and say hi, Brax.
Hey everybody, it's Brax, back for some more Ratchet and Clank.
And now remember, you don't call him Brax, you call him Brax Box. That's what he likes.
No. He likes to just be called Brax, that's all.
Okay, Brad.
Certainly don't call him Brad. Never, ever, ever call him Brad.
Okay, so where we left off was last time we finished the, whatchamacallit, Planet Barlow, the Gadgetron planet. And now we're going to go to the Thugs for Less meetup in the Feltzen system. So we're going to do some shooting and stuff.
The Dagobah system, you say?
I wish. Okay. I might not do these all right now. I might skip these and come back to them during like a cleanup stream. I'm not sure. Because this is the space stuff. So we're going to be doing space battles. And those are fun until you do all of them at once.
Then it gets tiresome, huh?
Yeah. Also, I don't know if I have enough... I don't know if my ship's good enough yet to actually do all of them without getting fucked. Not easily, at least. So, yeah. Starting off with the most fun part of the game, the space battles. Yeah, I'm lying. It's not too bad, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind it too much. But, so, how's your day going, Brax? Anything special happen today?
Not yet. I probably should go to the store after this, but that's about it. So, pretty boring day.
Oh, I see. My live streams are boring now? Fuck you!
Oh no, I was super excited about this, of course.
You can tell by your tone of voice that you're being genuine. What the fuck? What was that? But yeah, so this is just space. My week's been okay. I haven't done much with my week. I've been at work mostly. Well, that's not true. Did a couple videos. Did my top 10 swamps in gaming. That was fun.
Yeah, that was cool.
Actually, that's the surprise I mentioned. If you're in my Discord server, you know that I mentioned a surprise with this stream, and I'll reveal it a couple times throughout the stream so everybody hears it. Later today, probably around 6 p.m. I'm gonna say, I have another review going up. I moved my review back a day because I had a Wednesday video for once, so I figured I'd do Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week. And if you watch that video and you leave a comment of substance, so you comment about the review, and then you use the hashtag StreamFam, S-T-R-E-A-M, fam, then I will add time to my next stream. So for every single person that does this, I'll be adding, I believe, 15 minutes to the stream next time. So if everyone who's here decides to watch that video and decides to do that, my next stream could be several hours long. And that'll be fun.
That's a scary thought.
Yeah, I know. Me streaming? God.
Sing for Absolution has joined the chat and says, "Yay, I finally made one of these streams."
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
And Best Four says, "The champ is here."
Wes, you are not the champ. Don't lie to yourself. Capital! I miss John Cena.
And Nightbot has already gotten onto him for using caps. So there you go.
Good. I'm glad Nightbot only just like harasses Wes. He doesn't do what I tell him to do. He just harasses Wes.
Right? It's beautiful.
Fucking God. Okay. So we're almost done with this one, and then I'll probably do maybe like one more. I'm not sure. I feel like it. Because the problem is these end with races normally, and the whole reason I have to do these is because the last race in the mission select is for a platinum bolt. So if I'm going to do another full, all special bolt run, then I have to do this. But this one, of course, is mandatory. But yeah, we're in space. That's it, really. Fighting Thugs for Less. I wish I had
Doing a little Ratchet-style dogfighting here.
Oh, yeah. It's a good kind. I keep forgetting I have missiles. And hold my X button down and hope things kill.
Pro strats.
Yeah. Fucking... One thing, these ships I never got... I mean, I know why for gameplay purposes, but they come behind you, and then they'll be shooting at you, and then it's not like you can speed up or slow down. Like, you can speed up, but, like, you can't slow down and stop them from, maybe you can. No, you can't. you can't like slow down so they would go ahead of you so you'd shoot them, you know, like dogfighting type stuff. You can't do that, so they could just stay behind you and shoot you all day if they wanted to, but they don't. They instead shoot you for a second and then fly in front of you because they're idiots. There we go.
Yeah, I've got mad skills.
And for anyone who may have been watching this one and then is not watching, excuse me, anyone who's watching this stream and did not watch the last stream, I'm playing this via the HD collection, so that's why Ratchet's head is very small compared to his helmet.
Yeah, looks ridiculous.
It really does. I was playing Up Your Arsenal yesterday for, not yesterday, a couple days ago, for my top 10, and God, like, no, I've never had problems with the HD version, but I had so many frame drops when I was playing. Like, the game was just slowing down to a crawl. It was interesting. I've never seen that before. So, my goal for today is going to be that we're going to try and get the experiment back. Hence the title, Take Back the Experiment. Because if we don't take that back, then we're gonna have problems.
Apparently, Wes has reported the bot. I didn't know you could do that. And Sing for Absolution says floating helmet syndrome. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, pretty much. We're actually pretty close to getting the experiment now that I think about it. We have like 2 more levels. This game goes quick.
Nightbot is artificial intelligence. Yeah, he is.
I don't know if I'd use the phrase intelligence, but sure.
Yeah, he's artificial intelligence, kind of like the guards in Metal Gear, or it's like they're supposed to be. But...
They're supposed to be intelligent, but it doesn't happen. We're going to be watching a little cutscene here. They added these in at the last minute. Take for that what you will. But these cutscenes involving Captain Quark tell you what happened between Ratchet & Clank 1 and Ratchet & Clank Going Commando.
Filling in the gap, I guess.
Yeah, and that's not foreshadowing at all, I promise.
Wes, let's refrain from using the word retarded, as a retarded man Bolt would find that very offensive.
Wow.
I kid.
I do agree. We shouldn't use actually offensive words. Using Brad's okay, but...
No. Using fuck you is okay, though.
Okay, so we're going to be going to planet Notak. It's a sort of like a Venice-y type planet. It's like a very canal-based... I mean, we're going to Canal City, I believe is what it's called. It's a nice area.
Too late again. We always seem to be a bit late.
Oh, I like this part.
Why is that?
So you'll see in a sec, Brax. But the viewers just saw the cutscene. We get to the planet, and then suddenly the ship with the thief is just flying away. And then they're like, "Wait, why are we always late?" And then they look at the camera like, "You fucking shitty player." This game is very tongue-in-cheek.
Oh yeah, totally. The whole franchise is.
Yeah, oh yeah, but like this one and Up Your Arsenal especially. Okay. I don't have money for anything. Good. Okay. I cannot use the Lancer. I believe I only died once, right? Did I die once or twice?
Shoot.
I think I died once.
Yeah, we're gonna call it once.
Okay, cool. If I died twice, I won't use the decoy glove either, because I'm not gonna use that anyway.
Cool.
Actually, I'll use it to show it off real quick. I'll use it once, just in case. So the decoy glove in the first game, I didn't show it off too much. It was just a decoy of Ratchet. In this game, even though it's a Gadgetron weapon, it still clones Ratchet like with the little blow-up dummy. So it still looks like current Ratchet instead of old Ratchet, which is a weird, just nice little touch.
Absolution says half of this level is just for a nanotech upgrade. Shaking my head.
Yeah, this is one of those levels where it's like there's 2 paths still. But in this one, I'm actually going to this path now. It's just for... I believe there's a Platinum Bolt there, too. It's just for, like, extra bonuses. But I do get to show you the nanotech upgrades now. I mentioned that you can collect... I believe there's, like, 4 you collect, and the rest you can level up, by killing stuff.
Right.
But this is one of the ones... this is the easy one. There's one more that's I can think of. I know there's more than one more, but one is really, really hard to get. I've never been a fan of that one, because you have to use one of the gadgets and fly around, and then like you have to go down like a single like one-way path and then come back up the other way, and you're using a like hang glider, so you need to like make sure you keep track of like your altitude, and it's just a pain in the ass.
Can the decoy bot also be used for other purposes? I think Wes is referring to,
Sexual.
Sex doll or something.
I mean, I'm sure you
He's got to get laid somehow, man.
Yeah. Not many female Lombax in this galaxy. You know what I mean?
I meant Wes has to get laid somehow.
Oh. So what I did there is I just blew up that that nice moving statue because I'm an asshole. And I got a skill point for it.
The statue was sitting there not bothering anyone, and it just says, let's blow it up.
Yeah. I mean, fucking... It was in my way.
No, it wasn't in your way at all.
Like, not even close. Just bolt cleanup right here. I need them. I need them monies.
Yeah, boy.
One little cool thing is I think I can do this. If I use the Terminator here, it will actually freeze this little pond. There's no reason to do it. It's just it's a little nice touch. Pretty much any actual water you can swim in will do that. Besides, like, the water down in that canal down there, that won't do it because obviously it won't because you can't freeze a whole planet. What kind of game do you think this is?
I like water planets in games. Not like underwater, but you know what I'm saying. Like every fucking game takes something from Venice and makes a level out of it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, hello. I didn't know you were there, buddy. Okay, let's bring my sniper out.
I remember I did not even know like what Venice was or where it was when I was a really young kid until I played Tomb Raider, and then one of the levels you're actually in Venice, and like I had to ask my dad and everything. I was like, "Have you played that level or whatever?" He's like, "Yeah, that's Venice. It's actually a real place." Little idiot, you little idiot,
piece of shit. Damn.
Nah, he wasn't like that. I made that part up. But yeah.
Yeah. I never really cared for like Venice type levels, honestly, until Assassin's Creed 2 had Venice. I really liked.
Yeah. That's true. That's another good example.
Yeah. Oh shit. I am low on health. I don't want to die.
And Final Fantasy 15 has Altissia, which is just Venice.
Pretty much Venice, yeah. One thing that's good about the chopper, the throwing star gun, is that even if you... Ooh, nanotech. Even if you throw it and you miss, like you don't aim at the enemy, it'll still bounce back and start hitting them. Which is very, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, more ammo.
I want some coffee.
Ew, coffee.
I don't even drink coffee, but right now I'm like, I just want caffeine, and that's the most pure way I know to get it. So
you do heroin. Heroin's good for you.
I don't know. Is there caffeine in heroin?
I mean, you could put some caffeine in it.
I think it's more like opium based, but maybe
double shot of heroin.
Yeah, I'd probably fall a fucking sleep watching you, but yeah.
I mean, you are anyway, so.
Fair enough. You're a natural opiate, bro.
I'll accept this.
Best Force says Assassin's Creed 2 was a great game. I can agree with that. I think the series went downhill after that one, but that one was good.
Oh, now I'm offended. No, I think Brotherhood was my favorite game in the series.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I'm a Rome, like, I'm a sucker for Rome. I took Latin for 5 years. Anything Rome I can get behind. And it just, it did everything that 2 did, except I feel it did it better, and it added the whole Brotherhood itself, which was like, hey, I'm actually an assassin now, finally.
I can get down with that, yeah. I mean, I'm not a fan of the American Revolution and pirates and all that shit. It's too much. And Egypt's gonna suck too, in my opinion. But
well, my buddy just got Syndicate for the first time, actually.
I was watching someone play Syndicate a couple of months ago, and that game actually looks okay. Like if you have other people to play with, it looks pretty neat.
I keep forgetting it has co-op, but like I was watching him play it single player, and I was like, you know, I really wanted to play an Assassin's Creed game, and now that you are, I'm glad because I don't have to anymore. Like, I didn't mean that as an insult to Assassin's Creed, but it was like, I realized that the series hasn't really evolved too much since I stopped playing. And, you know, even as a Ratchet and Clank fan where they made fucking one game every year for almost a decade, they did something new every time. Whereas in Assassin's Creed, it kind of became gimmicky. Like, they would change one thing, fix something else, and then, like, you know, take something else out. The usual Call of Duty.
Yeah. Like, what was it called? Black Flag. It was the same exact thing with boats. Like they just added fucking boats, and there you go.
Yeah, well, and they even had
like each year but they'll just add something and perfect something each year. It's kind of like Madden does the same thing. Like these yearly franchises do that shit.
Yeah. Another example I was thinking of was in Revelations, because the reason I stopped playing Assassin's Creed was Brotherhood came out, and I'm pretty sure the same exact day they were like, "Hey, look at this one. This is Revelations," and I was like, "You're gonna announce a game the day that your like most recent one comes out? Like, what the fuck?"
Right, and that just tells you how they're thinking and how they're functioning. You know,
exactly. So I was just done at that point. I couldn't justify it anymore, which is weird because when I played Assassin's Creed, I got one used at GameStop, and I was like, okay, I'll try this finally. I played it. I actually really enjoyed it. So I went and bought 2, and then I loved 2, so then that week they were like, hey, Brotherhood's coming out soon. You want to pre-order that? And I was like, fuck yeah, I'll pre-order that. And then, so like pretty much I became a fan and then stopped being a fan within a matter of like 2 months.
Yeah, I can totally understand why.
But I liked, what pisses me off the most, I think, is I wish Unity was better than what I hear it was. Because the French Revolution is, like, I'm a history nerd.
Oh, dude, I love the French Revolution as far as like studying and everything.
Exactly.
Goes.
There's so much shit that went down in like such a short. It was like a 5-year period, I believe, if I remember my history correctly. So much shit went down in that short time that still impacts like modern society. And to make a game out of that is amazing, and then to fuck it up is even more amazing. Because how do you fuck it up? like you have to be trying.
Yeah.
So the first section we finished just a minute ago. I didn't mention it, but I got the little nanotech thingy. It's just like a little DNA strand thing. Nothing special about it. Just gives you an extra hit. And now we're doing it's not really the combat section of the level, because the previous one was more combat than this one, but it's more of like this is like a hybrid, so there's like some platforming, some combat, which they don't normally do in Ratchet Clank.
Right, normally they'll give you 2 different paths, and one of them is centered on the, like, you know, combat, and the other one will be centered on platforming, right?
Yeah, more or less. So this one kind of does both. There's a little bit, like, this is more combat right here, and it's going to become platforming later, but there's a little bit of both here. Oh, fuck, I'm out of ammo. That's not good.
Get it together.
I should have bought ammo when I had a chance. But I found some boxes here, so we're good. Actually, let me use the Gadgetron weapons. I'll show you how shitty they are.
Okay.
It's not too bad right now. Like that. Oh, hello. I'm using the Tesla Claw, which I don't think I had in the first stream. Maybe we got it at the very end. I forget. But
what is this? Just a taser?
It's like a giant claw that just shoots out electricity. So yeah, pretty much. But that's the best one out of the Gadgetron weapons that are in Going Commando. But everything else, like, just sucks ass. They didn't scale the damage up at all.
Well, I mean, with the Tesla Claw, they should have given it like infinite ammo or something, like just a recharge time or something like that. You know?
That'd be kind of cool.
Like you can get it too hot, but then you have to wait for it to cool off, and you're good to go again. Or something.
That would be kind of cool. They don't really do that with Ratchet and Clank weapons. Now that I think about it, they don't really have any. That, like, you can use them and then like you gotta like stop using them after a while. Like the plasma pistol almost in Halo, where you can charge it up.
Yeah, something like that. Exactly.
Yeah, be kind of neat. Okay, so the platinum bolt hidden over here, so I'm gonna get that. I love this music for this level too. It's very jazzy.
I'll turn it up for a second. Hold on.
Most of the soundtrack in this game is very like low key compared to the soundtrack of Ratchet and Clank 1, and I kind of like it for that because like it fits the theme of the galaxy really well. Like in the first game, I've heard people say that the soundtrack didn't really fit the game. Like it was just video game music in a Ratchet and Clank game. Whereas in this one, it fits the galaxy. It's like very dark, you know, very subdued almost. Is there an enemy here? Yeah, there is. And I like both personally. I do like both soundtracks pretty equally, but depending on what mood I'm in, I'll listen to one over the other. I don't really listen to game soundtracks much though.
Yeah. Alex says, "Why don't you hit the little guys with your wrench?" And Wes says, "Where's the diamond bolt?"
The reason I'm not hitting things with my wrench is because if you hit anything with your wrench, you're essentially wasting experience. Your wrench doesn't level up like any weapon would, so I try to use the weapons as much as I can to get experience when I can.
Worried about getting caught?
So it's hard to justify using the wrench when you really don't get anything for doing it besides your health experience going up too. But here we're getting this one's like, this is a complete, like, they just kind of threw this here. Slim Cognito's Ship Shack. So Slim Cognito was the guy that we saw on the Megapolis, the Megacorp city planet. He upgraded our weapons in exchange for platinum bolts. But now he's going to upgrade our ship in exchange for raritanium.
Well, a quick visit to Slim
Well, isn't
wouldn't
he
cost us
nice?
much time. Or maybe we should check out that chemical factory. Someone inside.
But yeah, this is the only time I think in the series they've done that, where they just fucking straight up like, hey, here's another level you can go to, but there's more level left, like on the same path. So this
Absolution says, I think they are trying to upgrade their weapons, so they use the weapons instead of the wrench. I think
Yeah.
that describes it perfectly. Yeah, that's
pretty much exactly that. Okay. And even these boats here, like these boats are kind of like gondola-ish. I don't know if another one's gonna come by, but
Yeah, I've seen them.
yeah,
little
there's
yellow
this
ones.
little boy right there.
Little boat boy.
Little boat boy. I don't remember if I break this or not. I don't think I do. Oopsie. But yeah, now we're gonna go into the actual platforming section, which is like I said, it's a direct offshoot of the previous section, which is just about the first time that I think it's the only time in the franchise that they do that I can think of. There we go. This section is okay. It's probably my least favorite section in most of this game. Like, I think there's one more section I like less, but even that one's not that bad. It's not a bad section, it's just kind of boring. Anything involving the Terminator is kind of boring, actually. It's not the best gadget. Because it's just, hey, make things ice, and then jump on them, and then, hey, turn it back to water, and then, woo, platforming. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's chat doing today? Anybody got any questions about the game they want to ask, or me, or Brax, or anything? That's what we're here for.
Absolution said, oh my god, this soundtrack is so nostalgic.
Yeah, it really is.
And Wes says, hashtag like Spike, for sure.
Yeah,
Turn
definitely.
that button blue is more.
Is it even blue anymore?
Yeah, when you click the thumbs up, it turns it blue.
Oh, see, I'm using the new outlay. So like, it's just all black.
What is that? Is that in beta or something?
You can, yeah, it's in beta, but it's like open beta now.
Oh,
So you
okay.
can change to it. It's nice. I don't mind it actually. It's a lot cleaner. But it has a dark mode, and on the dark mode, everything's just black and white, or gray and other gray, I guess.
Yeah, YouTube Gaming is already like that.
Yeah, they pretty much just did what YouTube Gaming is doing. Yeah. But yeah, so this is just, you know, platforming. Huge. Not much to say about this. Not for now, at least. Maybe later.
Oh my god, it's Follow Friday, hashtag FF.
Oh yeah, it is Friday. You know, I'm surprised.
Well, we're streaming, aren't we?
That's true. I do stream on Fridays. My week's been all fucked up. I haven't really thought about it. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
dude, don't. Last night when I was streaming, I thought it was Tuesday. I was like, no, because Virus comes in the chat and I'm like, wait, shouldn't you be playing D&D? Isn't it Tuesday? He's like, dude, it's fucking Thursday. I was like, oh, my bad.
Are you still doing D&D with them, or did you stop?
We do that every other Saturday.
Oh,
we
is it every
did
other?
one
Okay.
This past Saturday night, and we'll do one again next Saturday.
That's right. Okay. This is where they kind of make it a little bit. This is a cool idea, but it gets tedious. They make the water levels rise and fall in this section, which is cool. Except you have to like turn it into ice or into water, and you can see why that would be a pain, because if you get it wrong, you have to freeze or thaw everything perfectly and then like do it again.
Absolution wants to know, which ship level do you dislike the most in Going Commando?
Probably Gorn, the final one. I think it is. I think it's the last one. If I had to, fuck, I don't think I got it. I think I fucked it up. Yeah, I would say Gorn. It's the final one. There's mostly because of like the ghost ships and shit. Because the final one always gets me. I don't know what it is. I can't do that one right. I think... Oh, I might have enough here. I might have done this right. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. But yeah, Gorn because of the ghost chips for sure.
And Best Force says, who is gonna go bald first, Wes or Bolt?
That's a good question.
The fuck?
Hopefully Wes. I like my hair.
Yeah, I would just shave all of my hair off if I went bald.
I mean, I know it's inevitable because my dad's bald. But you know, I'm hoping I can keep it to like late 30s, mid 30s. If I can do that, I'm
you'd
happy.
be good. Absolution says, yeah, those 4 ships. Those 4 ships.
So there's
I don't know.
So what it is there's a level, we'll see it later, where there's 4 ships and the... Come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Gotta go back. This is what I mean about this section, is you gotta like get the ice level perfectly, otherwise you gotta go leave and do it again. There's 4 ships that like fade in and out of existence because they're ghost ships, and you can only attack them when they're active, and there's a shit ton of enemy ships that are just hanging around everywhere, and it's just a pain in the ass. I don't know. See, what sucks is like with the Terminator, you have to fill it up all the way for it to like unfreeze or like thaw. Did I get it? Here we go. Oh, that might be too low still. Damn it. But
Wes says,
yeah.
cow emoji, how old are you again, Bolt? I feel like he knows how old he is.
I am 21, so I'm an alcoholic.
21.
Perhaps these robots can assist us.
Excuse
Oh yeah, these robots, they exist for just this level. I don't know why they're here, but they are.
Weirdos?
I think I had better do the talking.
From what I can tell, these little robots, like the nerd ones, they're just Agents of Doom from the first game, like the actual model, but just used again with bow ties. I don't know if that's a reference to something, but they're here.
For a small price.
They look silly.
Yeah, they're nice. Oh, and they fucking make me pay them. Fucking assholes. So yeah, we're gonna get the Protopet just about now. We got one more level. I like this level a lot. This level, I said it in my review of this game. It's kind of a precursor to like the train level in Uncharted, where you're like running on a moving train towards the front of the train. They do that in a lot of like action movies, but I don't remember anything being done in game form like that until this game.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a nice... I've said before, I think I said it on stream once before, Ratchet and Clank is a series that, like, their tagline might as well be, like, quietly innovating since 2002, because they do so many, like, small things that other developers then do later down the road, but they don't get the credit for it. It's just, like, they just kind of do it to do new things, and then everyone's like, oh, that's a cool idea, and they happen to come to it and use it. And then Insomniac's like, yeah, we don't like that idea anymore, so they stop using it.
They're too cool for that at that point.
They're hipsters. Okay, so we're going to move on to Planet
There is no proto-pets in the Siberius. Do you know what that means?
There's no... well, there's one Protopet in Siberius. The planet we're going to is Siberius, and the Protopet is that blue Furby. We don't know the name yet. They didn't have an official name until after this level, but this is why I said take back the experiment, because this is the level where we're going to try and get the experiment back. There they are. Free money. Do I have enough for anything new? No, there's no new weapons. Wow. Well, buy something at least. So this is a nice level. It's obviously...
It is. I like it.
I like the outline of it. This is where we see the first of... Oh, hello. Okay. Thought you guys might wrench then. The little... God damn it. Fuck you guys. These green guys. We saw them before, and these orange guys even. We saw versions of them before. These are the Mark II versions. So they're upgraded. We only see... I think we only see these orange ones on this level. I don't think we see them anywhere else. And I'm going to do another Secret Boys right here. if we go around this little corner here, we're gonna see the Snow Dam. This is a little reference made by, I believe it was either made by or made in reference to this developer at Insomniac named Dan Johnson. He would always add an Easter egg of him somewhere into the games that he made. So like, I think if you look at the coins in Spyro 3, his face is actually the texture of the coin.
And that snowman is him, right?
Yeah, and that's the Snow Dan. So
The snow Dan. I'm like,
yeah. Sadly, they reference him in every game in some way, shape, or form now that they make. At least every Ratchet Clank game. Oh, I just leveled up 2 weapons in a row. Wow. But sadly, in 2006, he actually passed away. I believe it was some form of cancer. But they still reference him to like honor him, which is neat. Get my secret gun out. Can I do this from here? No, I can't. There's another platinum bolt. If you looked, you would have seen the shiny up back into the left of where I am now, and I will show you how to get that right now.
okie dokie.
Well, maybe not right now, actually. Hang on.
Don't lie.
You know, I'm a filthy liar. There we
Yep.
go. Hidden, if you don't happen to look, you wouldn't see this little tractor beam thing here. But you need that. That's all you need.
Wes said, "Do you want to build a snowman?" And Alex said, "No." Like, he doesn't want to. So I do not want to hear that.
God. We're getting to the point where like we can almost reference that ironically again, which is
I
good.
mean, isn't that from that movie Frozen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. Because Frozen Overload's almost over at this point, so we can kind of meme it now again.
Yeah, the law of memes.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the Platinum Bolt. That's the only one on this level, actually. This is a very linear level, so there's going to be a first section here, and then a section right... You see that big truck thing? We're going to go on to that, and then the level... We don't get to go to that part of the level ever again. So thankfully there's no hidden things there. God, fuck you, stupid ball things. These are the only things I try and kill by wrench, because they're just dicks. Never really noticed it, but there's a level in Ratchet & Clank Future, A Crack in Time, that kind of looks very similar to this level. I never thought about it until now. But, I mean, there's a lot of ice levels in Ratchet. There's normally like one per game. But this one that I'm thinking of in particular looks very, very similar to this one. I don't know, it's just the color palette. What are you doing? Oh, it's going down. Think about the Seeker gun, or now it's the HK-22 gun, I guess. Which is weird about it is when it seeks, it decides to like back up. Like, you know how like when you'll see things pull back before they dart forward in like cartoons and stuff? It does that. Problem is when it does that, if it's aiming at something above it, it'll fly back towards the ground, hit the ground, and explode. Which is obviously no way.
Yes, no bueno.
No exploit. But yeah, this is this level. Nice little easy level. Oops. And they give you some free nanotech, or not nanotech, free vendor right here, so you can refill your ammo, which is nice. Okay. All right, let's go chase down this thief. Oh, hey, Nightbot's actually doing things this time. I just noticed that.
Yeah, good job, Nightbot.
That's not the gun I wanted. Okay. Tried to pull my shotgun and I pulled out the goddamn sniper. There we go. Another neat little, not an Easter egg, but a little like oversight, I guess, is because everything in this level is moving. Oopsie. Because everything in this level is moving, even when you're inside, if you kill enemies, they'll fly backwards towards like the front of the, or the back of the ship, which is a neat little thing.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Your link to your Discord and the link to your Twitter, I think you should put a space in between them because
they
it's,
put them
like, it's
together?
all, yeah, it's like one great big long URL, and I'm not sure if it goes to anything or not.
That's good. That's good. I'll fix that later. I didn't think Nightbot would ever work for me anyway.
Right? I'm surprised he's doing anything.
Which is weird, because I think I put like a line break between the two. Maybe it doesn't count line breaks.
So this one kid comes into my chat last night and like automatically starts going off on Nightbot. It's like he has a personal vendetta against Nightbot. He was like, "What the fuck? Nightbot's here?" And he got so mad he was there, and I think he thinks that Nightbot's a person, not like a automated thing or something.
See, I thought you were going to say you were talking about Wes.
Oh no, he doesn't have internet, so he never comes to my streams.
Oh, that's true. He only comes to my streams.
Yeah, it's true. I think Wes deep down somewhere really does hate me, but that's okay.
That's okay. You're a very hateable person.
When you finish the planet, don't forget to get to the second platinum goal.
Second platinum goal? I don't remember there being 2 on this planet. If there is...
He said when you finish the planet, so I think he's talking about the next one in the order. I don't know.
Well, the next one is actually going to be probably where most of the stream takes place, because it's one of the... Oh, hello. It's one of the planets with the like open world segment. So there's a lot of shit we got to get there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run. These guys don't bother me. Can't fight me, nerds.
Nerds.
So yeah, on this one I think there's only 1. On the next one I think there's like 4. Because the next one's a big boy planet.
Big boy planet.
Oops. So now we're gonna fight the thief once and for all. This is I think there's a neat little oversight here. I don't remember for sure, but the game assumes that you're gonna have the Lancer maxed out to the Heavy Lancer by now. But if you don't, in the cutscene after you fight this boss, you use the Heavy Lancer, and I believe it stays the Heavy Lancer even if you have the regular Lancer. Just a little fun oversight. This boss is really easy. I don't think I've ever died to this boss, and now watch as I do it live on stream. Why am I not using my... Use this. And he's dead. Well, now he's dead, actually. So yeah, right here, I use the Heavy Lancer to shoot the proto-pets. I pretty much shot the proto-pet, but I'm supposed to shoot the... Or Ratchet's supposed to shoot the rope that it's tied to him, but whatever.
Let's just get that little guy back to Mr. Fizzwidget.
Ratchet? Spank? Is that you?
We've accomplished our mission, sir. The experiment is safe and in our possession.
Why, that's
In this level, before you
stupendous.
enter the elevator that takes you down, look to the left and jump down using your thruster packs. And you'll find
We
that...
were glad to assist, sir.
We just need coordinates to our next
I can't tell if you're talking about this level or the next one.
I'm on my way to give a tour of Megacorp's
I'll come back. I'll come back to it. Because I don't remember there being a second one on this level, but if there is, it'll come to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this one. This old-timey commercial. This one's good.
See why our most precious product is our history. When we first arrived, we found a planet completely overrun by rainforest. To better accommodate the local
I love that.
we transformed
Just when we first arrived, we found this planet completely overrun by rainforest. So we took it.
Overrun.
Yeah. So we took it and turned it into an easily navigable desert.
thereby eliminating costly upward mobility.
Kind of reminds me of like a Fallout type thing.
Yeah, it's very very Fallouty with the amount of sass that this game's giving me right now.
To the tune of progress and profitability. Call Investor Relations today.
There's another one where they do something similar. Not like old-timey, but that reference, like where it just attack business.
No,
I love it.
but it's steeped in hysterics. I've offloaded the condiments to your naval computer.
We'll see you there.
Okay, so now we're going to planet I don't remember the name. It's not Tadano. It's T something. Tabora. That's what it is. And this is the desert planet, as we just saw. I should be able to get through this in maybe 25 minutes, I'm hoping, once I get to the open world section. But first, our ship's gone. It just got destroyed. Good.
What
debris on the landing pad.
That was our ship.
Don't worry about it, little fella. It's insured. So,
Oh, you know what? I'm starting to remember where that platinum bolt is now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go back. It's fine.
There's precious little time.
What the fuck? That's a first.
Back and relax, boys.
The cutscene like did a weird transition that they've never used. I've never even seen that. I think that might be an HD collection bug. But yeah, so Fizzwidget's a fucking idiot. So he destroyed our ship, and then he brought us onto his ship, and then he decided to play some music on the radio, but instead he hit the eject button.
Well.
Come on, let's see if we can find a way out.
So now we're in some kind of lava cavern in the middle of this desert planet, which is fun. Oh, and speaking of lava, oh, the bouncer. I want the bouncer. I'm gonna get the lava gun. The lava gun, I think I mentioned last stream, is the only gun in the series where when it levels up, it completely changes how you use it. So, if you want to use the lava gun, you pretty much want to use it but not kill things with it. Because when it becomes the meteor gun, it's not actually as useful, even though it's a little more powerful. Because here, it just you're just kind of peeing out some lava. But later, you start shooting molten rocks of magma, or lava.
Liquid hot magma.
Exactly. And we're actually going to get our first wrench upgrade in a little bit, too. Yeah, it's a nice little area. Not really. One thing that they did in this game, I don't think they did this in any other game, is this purple nanotech. It's more nanotech than the blue is, but I think it's 3 units instead of 1, or 3 times as good as the original nanotech. But they only use it in this game, and I'm not sure why.
Interesting.
I think after this, they're just like, hey, maybe we should just not do that and just make all nanotech give you health back. So they just kind of made it even. But yeah, so this is a little bit of a platforming section mixed with some combat here and there. Nothing to write home about. I do like this theme though. It's very atmospheric. Kind of reminds me almost like a Metroid type theme. Not really, but in how it sounds and how the vibe it gives you. Kind of Metroid-y. Die. This is my favorite cutscene in the game.
In case of emergency, break glass with wrench. Hold on. This one says, use rock to break glass to get wrench to break glass to get rock. Ooh, I love logic puzzles. Let's see. If you break the glass with the...
Solved it.
I love that.
Your wrench now does more damage.
Love what?
That cutscene. I was quiet because I was letting it play. But the cutscene is Clank finds a wrench in one of the case of emergency break glass bubble type things, and then so it's in case of emergency use rock to break glass, and then next to it's a rock also in glass. So then it's then on that one it says use rock to break glass to get wrench to break glass to get rock.
Wow.
And so Clank's like, "Oh, I love logic puzzles," and then Ratchet just breaks the one. He's like, "Figured it out," and that's it. But yeah, now our wrench does, I think, double damage. And we'll get one more later.
Absolution says that getting that wrench marks that you're roughly 1/3 done with the game.
Yeah, just about. Just about. I don't know why I'm using guns that I'm not leveled up with yet. That's dumb. But yeah. Speaking of which, how is the audio coming in? I didn't ask yet. I'm assuming it's loud enough. But yeah.
Yeah, we sound fine, I think.
Okay. How about the game? Can you guys hear the game okay? I don't want it to be just us talking over quiet.
I think it's about right.
Okay.
I mean, maybe people in chat can confirm that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, if it's a little quiet, we can bump it up. If it's a little loud, we can bump it down. Speaking of loud, Brax, have you ever smoked loud?
I could. I plead the fifth.
Now, I could use the... I don't remember if I can do this. I could use the hook shot. Yeah, I'll use the swing shot because I don't want to die. Because death is not a good idea for this run. So now we're going to meet the thief yet again.
Whoa, he's she.
This changes nothing. Where's the experiment?
We have returned it to Mr. Fizzwidget.
Ah, you've just put the whole galaxy in imminent danger.
But
I don't have time to stand around explaining it to you. If you have any intention of fixing the mess you've made,
So yeah,
watch this.
as we see in this cutscene here, I let it play a little bit. Oh, it's another good commercial.
Oh no!
As we see in this cutscene, that thief is actually a girl, and that girl's name is Angela. And she is the only other Lombax we will see in the franchise until the PS3 games.
These are just a few of the products we've rejected to help
Which is
keep
neat.
you safe. The Tiny Tot Slingshot.
And people weren't sure. There was a big kerfuffle in the Ratchet community for years about whether Angela was a Lombax or not, because she doesn't have a tail. And so in A Crack in Time, they have radio stations. And in one of the radio stations, they mention Angela Cross somewhere, and they're like, "Is she actually a Lombax?" And then the other radio person's like, "Yeah, it turns out female Lombaxes don't have tails."
We're gonna need a new ship.
And just stuff like that. Nice little touches. Okay, so now we would be able to leave this planet and move on right away, except our ship is still broken. So let's talk to this hippie.
Hello, sir.
Hey, that's my ship.
Absolution, did you see what he said? The game was a little quiet.
Yeah, I bumped it up, so we should be good.
Yeah, I thought so. Her whole fucking outfit changes.
This vessel suffers from wounded char. Only the power of the crystals can hope to heal it.
Crystals, sir?
Crystals? Like those found in the desert? Beyond. Oh.
Well, we don't have any better ideas. Let's go grab a few crystals.
Okay, so sorry, I was trying to fix Nightbot while the cutscene was playing.
It's all good.
So this level is, like I said, pseudo open world. So if I check the map, this whole clusterfuck here is level, and this is where we get most of our money in this game. So let's get some ammo first. By the time I leave this planet, I will have the bouncer, I'm hoping, because the bouncer is my favorite gun in this game, and I will show you why later. But hidden throughout the desert are these little desert crystals, and so what I'm gonna do is get 10 of them, bring them back to him for the ship, but I'm not gonna stop at 10. I'm just gonna get as many as I can. Because for anything beyond 10, and for the 100 that there are total, he will fucking pay you, and he will pay you good money. I don't know why he pays you. I don't know what he needs out of the crystals. I think he's a junkie, but you know, I don't care. I will take the money. So yeah, there are 100 total. Most of them are hidden in these little these things here, these little shells, I guess they are. But not all of them. Some are hidden inside giant monsters that we'll see in a second. There's one over there. And others are... Actually, I think it's only those two things. And they do 2 of these planets. So there's this one, and then there's later on there's another one. But the other one is home to the worst enemy in the entire game. The one that's broken. I mentioned that last stream, I think.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if I remember, though.
So there was an enemy that was so poorly programmed that they made an award within Insomniac called the Yeti Award, dedicated to whoever made the worst thing.
Oh, yeah, I remember now.
Yeah. Okay, so we're almost at 10. So I might stop at like 50, because I don't need all of them to get the Platinum Bolt. And it's not really a 100% run, it's just an all-Platinum Bolt run. So, because again, we can't really do 100% runs of this game, because you gotta play it multiple times. Somewhere down in this divot, there's a Platinum Bolt hidden. I think it's down that way, but I'll get it later. Oh, I don't have the charge boots yet, damn it. That's right. So yeah, nice area. I like the music in this area. I give it a B.
For what?
For banging.
Ah, for banging. Okay.
Yeah.
We can say
one thing is the crystals don't auto-home to you, so if you break one, you gotta make sure you're close enough that it'll pick up for you. Otherwise you won't get it, and then it'll be sitting there, and you'll wonder why you only have 99. And you'll just be pissed off at yourself when you see, oh, I'm just stupid, I missed one.
Apparently, Wes talked in his sleep this morning, and Taboo says, I very like game Ratchet and Clank. Well, Bolt loves it too.
Yeah, this is my favorite series of all time. Still. For now. You never know.
You never know.
It'll probably...
Naughty Dog could do something crazy.
It'll probably stay my favorite, in all honesty. It's from childhood. Can't really argue that.
Yeah, it's always going to have that special place in your mind.
Yeah. Until they make the Ratchet and Clank porn, and I'm like, oh, ew. Ew.
You would think of something like that.
All I'm saying is grab them by the Lombax.
Grab them by the Lombax.
God, that's such a fucking stupid video.
I loved it, dude. It was hilarious. There's so many, like, little in-jokes.
Yeah, just bit by bit, just adding everything to it. For anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about, I made a video for the top 10 swamps in gaming. And if you want to check it out, it's obviously on the same channel here. It's a good one. I like that one. It was for a very special occasion. And actually, speaking of special occasions, I'll mention it again. So I'm doing a little special thing today. So later today, after this stream is done, I'm actually rendering and uploading a video, a review of Kirby Superstar. And I'm gonna do a thing because I know some of you guys really like the stream side of my channel. So what I'm gonna do is, if you watch that video, that Kirby Superstar review, later today when it goes up, and you leave a comment of substance of some sort, so like, you know, you say like, oh, like we said here, this joke was good, or, you know, whatever, anything about the video, and then you use the hashtag StreamFam in the comments, then I will add time to my next review, or my next stream, excuse me. So say one of you comments with that, I will add 15 minutes to my stream. Say two of you, I will add 30, and so on. So if everyone who watches these streams happens to do that, you will be in for a marathon stream next time I stream. Which probably won't be next week. I'm actually out of town next week. So it'll probably be after that, which is why I'm actually doing this. So,
going out of town to do stuff with more video games.
Yeah, of course. Next weekend is Too Many Games. It's a gaming convention in the greater Philadelphia area, and I'm going. So if you happen to be going, you can see me there. I doubt anyone here is going, though. But I will be there, and I'll be buying games and being a loser, the usual.
Nerding out on stuff.
Nerds! Okay, so we're actually at 28 now, so we're in pretty good shape as far as this goes. And I got the Platinum Bolt earlier. I don't know if I don't think I mentioned it because I was talking, but there's a Platinum Bolt just hidden in the middle of the fucking desert. Just sitting there, but you can find it if you look hard enough. So what I normally do is I try and do like a sweeping motion. So if you check the map, I missed this area here, but I kind of sweep up and down. That way I don't miss anything. So like this right here, I think there's one right. Yep, there's one I missed. Actually, I'm gonna go back now and give him what I have. And actually,
Wes says, so are you using adding time via us as an excuse to say you literally don't have time to stream? I don't understand what you say.
What?
What?
I don't follow.
And Tibu says, I subscribe to you.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. To answer what Wes, whatever the fuck he was
trying to say.
No, I'm actually, like, if it would be the next time I stream, I would actually just stream for however fucking long.
Yeah. The crystals.
And I'm doing this entirely, like I said, A, because I'm not streaming next week, so I want to try and make it up, and B, because I think it'd be really fun to see how many people who maybe just watch the streams might like watching the reviews I put out, and or even people who already do, you get to get more stream out of it, because for some reason you guys like my streams, and you guys like me to go into overtime all the fucking time, and I don't mind because it's fun, but ooh, there we go. So I don't mind it at all, but I thought it'd be fun to see how much time we can add to see how crazy you guys fucking make me. Before we continue Oh, you know what? I'm going to try something. And this death, if it happens, is not going to count. Because this is worth dying for. If I can do this. Oh, that fucking works. Holy shit. I never tried that. Okay, so I'm dying here. There's a little nanotech upgrade on this section here. I'm low on ammo. One of those like little ones that I mentioned last level. There's another one right here, and it was sitting above that platform right there. That little moving, spinning thing. You're supposed to get that during the glider section that we're going to be getting to at the end of this little mini section. But that's kind of a pain in the ass, because normally you have to like aim down and then like aim up to like get some air, because it's all like wind based and it's weird. So I killed myself to get it because that's easier. And for anyone who may not have been watching the first stream that doesn't know this, for every time I die, not counting that one there because I called no gifsies backsies. For every time I die, I will be removing one gun from my arsenal, so I cannot use that gun anymore. So I've died technically twice now, but I've died once officially so far as I recall. Might have been twice. So I cannot use... I chose the Lancer. I can't use that at all. And if I did die twice, then the second gun I chose was the decoy glove, but I don't remember if I died twice. But I'm not going to use it anyway, so whatever. I don't plan on dying again during this playthrough, so... This right here is one of my favorite things. You freeze the water, which then freezes the waterfall that's coming down from it, and then you wall jump up the waterfall. Such a small little thing, but I love that so much. Actually, that's another thing. A couple things that this game did that Mario Galaxy would later independently do, like I highly doubt Nintendo happened to see, hey, look at this Ratchet & Clank game on the PlayStation, let's copy that, so I'm assuming they just did it themselves. And here it is, the hang glider. One of the many different move transportation gadgets in this game. There's the glider, there's the levitator, there's a lot. With the glider, if you fuck up and like hit anything at all, you spin out and fall to... It's not death, it's just like you reset. So these don't count as deaths either when I eventually fuck up. But yeah, this is okay. I don't mind this one. The levitator is kind of excessive. Because the levitator is just like your thruster pack, except you use it to go up instead of just gliding. And it's just like, why is that there? It's kind of a waste.
Yolicardo joined the chat and said, bro, Ratchet & Clank is the best game.
That's true. That's very true. Ratchet & Clank is the best game. And welcome.
And Taboo says he's on planet Tadano now, and Ratchet Going Commando.
Tadano is actually not too far. There's 2 more levels before Tadano in this game. Okay. So we're going to do some more grinding from bolts here, because I want that money.
You greedy, greedy man.
I want my fucking bouncer, dude. Like, you will see why. Once I get the bouncer, I will probably not use any other gun ever again. I love the bouncer.
Okay, we get it. Oh.
The bouncer they actually brought back in the PS4 game. They brought it back as a pre-order bonus. It was specifically a gun that they chose to add in because they were like, hey, we want to add something of substance for you guys that do pre-order, because, you know, we were allowed to make a pre-order bonus for the game. And so they chose to add in, after the game was done, they chose to program in the bouncer, which is a fan favorite gun. That was a nice touch. But I don't believe you can get it otherwise if you don't pre-order the game, so they should have made it, you know, like a $5 DLC or whatever afterwards, but they never did. Rip. Okay, so every single time you get an extra crystal, it's another 1,000 bolts that you can get. Right? Aim with the right guy.
Dylan Brown has joined the chat, and he said, I want to play Ratchet & Clank 2 now.
Well, you can live vicariously through me, because I'm playing it right now. Welcome to the chat, man.
You're inspiring people to pick up Ratchet & Clank. This is good.
This is my goal in life. I hope you understand.
Right?
So we'll probably be... what time is it now? It's 2:56. We'll probably be here another 15 minutes, and then I'll move on. Because I want to get as much money as I can out of this fucking level. Oh, not dead yet? Really? So these big guys aren't that difficult to fight, really. They do a lot of damage if they hit you, as far as I remember, but all you gotta do is jump over them and they won't fucking hit you with their laser beams. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, they don't do much damage. Okay. Yeah. So what do you think about this level so far, Brax?
It looks like Tatooine.
I never made that comparison. That's good. I like that.
Is there any blue milk around here?
I mean, I just got some nanotech. That's might as well be blue milk. It's good for you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fucking, I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough. It gets everywhere.
Yeah, that's why the Middle East is always so mad.
Unlike you, Brax, you're soft and smooth.
Oh, thanks, baby.
God, I love Star Wars Episode 2 is fucking trash, but I love it.
Dylan says, I have it, but the last level is not loading for me, sadly. I tried to speedrun it on NG+, and I got my personal best, and then the last level crashed.
Oh, that sucks. I never...
Yeah, that's a bummer, man.
That really sucks. I never did any speedrunning for Ratchet Clank, really. I found some speedrun strategies. I mentioned that in the previous live stream. I found, for Ratchet Clank 1, I found a couple pro strats, mainly one, actually, for skipping the entirety of Calabo 3. Problem is that actual real speedrunners just skip that level anyway, so they don't even go to it. So my strat is useless, but I'm proud of it.
Yeah, I'm proud of you too.
Thanks. Don't lie to me though.
Taboo says the film Ratchet and Clank last year was good. Yeah, he liked the film, I guess.
The film was okay. It wasn't. Oh, that reminds me. Wes will like this news. They announced so that the Sly Cooper movie was canceled at some point. I was pretty confident that it was, but it seems to be pretty much confirmed that it is canceled, and instead they're doing a Sly Cooper television show. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
Could be awful, could be good. I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, it'll be cool to see them try at least.
Yeah, it's exciting either way.
Yeah. I figured that they would do something like that, that they would move it to either straight to Netflix movie or something. I'm hoping it's a Netflix TV series, because I don't trust Cartoon Network anymore with video game shows, because they've kind of fucked up in the past. With the newest Sonic show, Sonic Boom. That show apparently was really popular. Like it actually got good ratings, but they kept moving it around, like when it would air, and they'd say, "Oh yeah, there's a new episode coming out today," and then it wouldn't come out.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, they would just kind of like replace its time slot with Teen Titans Go. Cause...
That's just bad business, man.
Yeah, Cartoon Network's weird. Okay. Got him. So we got 25, which means that there's 45 left. Get the fuck out of here, you stupid flies.
Dylan said, can you download it somewhere somehow? Download the movie, or...?
You can download the movie on PSN. I think only on PS4. It might be on PS3. So you can download it that way. If you're talking about the game, you can download Going Commando digitally on PS3.
Which is what you're playing it on, right?
I'm not playing the digital version, but I'm playing it on PS3.
Okay.
The digital version, I believe, is a little bit worse in terms of some load screens. Like there's something weird that went on with when they ported it, and then they also put it digitally. I don't know what happened, but it's not the best way to play the game, but it's good enough. Okay.
Yeah, he was talking about the game. Okay.
Yeah, you can definitely download the game. It's fucking bugs. I don't know if this guy, the guy I just shot there, the big boys, I don't know if they're supposed to be bugs or monsters. Like, I don't know if they're supposed to be insects. So they have teeth, and most insects don't really have actual teeth. I don't know.
Yeah, you're kind of worrying about things that aren't important now.
Hey, fuck you.
bugs don't have teeth. I can't play this game anymore.
This game has a lot of problems, but my biggest problem is that the bugs have teeth, and bugs can't have teeth anatomically. It doesn't make sense, and I fucking hate this game. 2 out of 10. Also, it's got good music.
Dylan says, but on the disc, I think the disc you would have to own a PS2 to play it on the disc, right? Unless you have a PS3
I see.
fat.
No, I see what he's saying. As in, like, on how like Xbox 360 games and PS3 games, you can like download them to your hard drive, and that way you don't need the disc to run. If you have the PS3 version, it already would have installed, so I don't think you can. If you have the PS2 version, there's no way that I know of. Damn it! No ammo. Fuck.
Wes said, "Oh hey, it's Roman Reigns fans."
Roman Reigns is the best wrestler alive.
Okay, so we're actually almost. I mean, we're not almost done. We only have 30 more of these left, and I think they're all in this area. I can normally find these all pretty quick. Ow! Don't hit me. That's not cool. What sucks is I normally kill myself when I'm like close to, like, when I'm like, oh, I want to go to the other side of the map. I'll just kill myself real quick and then move back to the start. But I can't do that here because I won't be able to use a weapon then, which kind of sucks. Oh well. Things I do to make myself suffer for you guys. Please die. Please die. Please die. Please die. Please die. Please. I'm just asking you. Just. There we go.
You should be totally rich by the end of this.
I have, yeah. Because I have 44,000 bolts sitting right there as soon as I cash them in. And soon to be more. Yeah, sure. Oops.
He says he thinks he'll have to play Ratchet and Clank 2 for now, but he'll have to end it at that last level. That sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. This is a weird little glitch right here. I never understood this. This water is not deep enough for you to be able to swim in, but you swim in it anyway. I always found that weird.
So it's a bad game. You can swim in water that's too shallow to swim in, and I like Sonic.
That voice kills me.
Ow. I might die. Fuck.
No.
Yes. No, I have enough ammo. I can survive. And there's an ammo box right here. So we have 22 more of these, and I see 3 right here. So we actually might find them all. I'm hoping. Because I want that money.
Taboo says, my goodness, my best Ratchet is Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction.
Really? There's not many people that consider that their favorite. I like that one a lot. It's one of my favorites as far as the PS3 games go. That, and I really have a soft spot for Into the Nexus, the last PS3 game. I know it's on the shorter side, but that game is so crisp to me, so I just love it. So where did I miss?
And Wes says Roman could walk on that water.
Oh, I missed. I know where I am. Okay. I think I know where the last 19 are. Just about.
Alright, well, hurry up.
I'm trying. I can only move so fast in the desert. I've got some sand shoes on. I got regular boots.
You need a speeder.
There actually is that's not a speeder, but they added one thing in, and I'm not sure, like, they use it twice, and only on the 2 big planets. It's like, you can use it to hunt for raritanium, but I don't have the gravity boots yet, so I can't walk up there to get it. It's neat, though. It's cool that it's there. But, it just...
Yeah, I used to shoot womp rats in my T-16 in this area all the time, dude.
The thing is, as far as we know, Tatooine was always a desert planet. This planet was once overrun by rainforest, apparently.
Overrun. I mean, how dare those rainforests be there like that?
Piece of shit rainforest. I think they are. So
Digital and Dice is here, and he says, "Fun times."
Hey, what's up, man? I didn't mention this yet. The fucking goddamn The what's it called? Minigun, the mini turret gun. That's a gun. You just throw it out. It's a glove. You throw out little miniature turrets, obviously, that will just shoot at whatever. And they only have a set amount of ammo until they explode, but they're nice. I like them. And when they level up, they become the mega rocket cannons, I think, or mega turret, something like that, where they just shoot missiles, which is nice.
Taboo wants you to go to the blue human.
Oh, he wants me to cash in? I could do that.
I guess so. And Wes wants to know, how does Ratchet survive in the heat for this long? I don't know. Are Lombaxes not good in heat or something?
He was born, or he wasn't born. Well, no, he was born on a desert planet, and he lived on a desert planet most of his life, so.
Yeah, so get good, Wes.
Yeah. Okay, so we have 100,000 bolts, so we're gonna get the bouncer, as I just pronounced it. The bouncer is love. So what it does, and I will show this off in a second once some enemies show up, it shoots a bomb that explodes into smaller bombs that also home in on enemies. So it's God in gun form, pretty much. So we got 19.
Dylan said he had 5 Ratchet & Clank games, 1, 2, 3, and 2 more that he doesn't really remember. But one of them had a last boss that is his favorite.
I wonder which boss that'd be. If he has a PS3, then it could have been any of them. If you have only a PS2, or if you only had a PS2 at the time, then it was probably the 2 PSP games. Oh fuck! I died. All right, Decorrect Love's gone. But yeah, if you only played them on PS2, then it would probably be 1, 2, 3 Deadlocked, and one of the PSP ones that was ported.
Digital and Dice said Bombception. Yeah, that pretty much explains that gun pretty well. Bombception.
Yeah. There's a debate within some Ratchet & Clank fans about which is better in the third game, the Bouncer, or there's another gun, the Plasma Coil, I think it is. It just shoots a big, like, Tesla beam forward. God damn it. This is not a good gun to play this guy with. Die. Please die. There we go. The Plasma Coil we'll see later. It's a gun that you shoot. It shoots like a bolt of lightning straight forward, and then anything that comes close to it, it shoots a laser beam out, like a connected electricity shot that'll fuck everything up, and it's nice.
Dylan said the Bouncer is his favorite weapon, and the Rhino too, of course.
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with the Rhino. And I will show off the Rhino. I do have a save file with the Rhino, so I'll show that off after the game's done. Okay, so we have 11 more. I'm going to call it here, because I don't feel like we'll do those 11. Might do one more. Oh, there's some over here. So I'll get those, and then we're going to move on. I don't feel like it anymore. Oh, there's 2 more. So there's only 9 more.
Barney the Velociraptor says the Tesla coil is better. Oh, no, that's because Absolution said he liked the Plasma Coil more.
The Tesla Coil is really solid in the first game, but like I said, in this game it fucking blows. So I really don't use it. If the damage scaled equally, then I would definitely use it, but they, like I said, they didn't do that, so. I think I
Taboo says go to the arena. Didn't we go to the arena last time?
The next arena, which is on the next planet after the...
Okay.
two planets from now. We'll be going to another arena. Oh, so there's 6 left, and I don't feel like doing them, so bye. Siberius. I'm gonna go back to Siberius and get that platinum bolt, because I think I remember where it is now.
Go for it, baby.
Hey, see if you can find anything worth watching.
Welcome back to Behind the Hero. In yet another setback for the embattled Captain Quark, the Galactic Court ordered him to pay 6 billion bolts in damage.
Oh yeah, they do these 2 back to back. There's another Captain Quark thing that's going on. I was busy reading chat, so I didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
One-time hero, now full-time Zero, was placed in custody awaiting trial.
Why didn't you remind me to bring a drink? You know that's your job.
Flushing himself.
My job is to stream. Thank you.
We will return to Behind the Hero after.
I mean, you can go get one if you want to. It's fine.
When do you get the charge boots? Says Barney.
On the arena planet. So not this planet, but the planet after this. I'm not very much a fan of this planet, actually. Planet Dabo. Or no, I'm going back to Siberius,
Dabo.
but Dabo is the next planet we're going to.
Yeah, the planet of dabs.
Yeah. It's right. I see it. Okay. I forgot
Absolution said the charge boots are in Joba.
Yep, Planet Jobber.
Jabba the.
No, it's actually called...
I can make Star Wars references all day, okay?
It's actually called Planet Jabba or Joba. I think it's 1B, so Joba. But, can I do this from... Yeah, I can do that. Oh, I might not make it. Shit. That's not good. Okay, I'm good.
No, you're not. You're really, really bad, actually.
Wow, thanks, Dad.
Yeah, you've been missing platinum bolts. You've spent an hour just grinding out money. You're just...
That was definitely
you're a
not
bad
an hour.
player.
That was definitely not an hour.
Yeah, well, it felt like it because I can't watch this, you know?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's watch the Brax box go through and look for fucking snakes for 2 hours.
Yeah, it's a lot more entertaining.
That's probably true, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, seriously though, I love snow planets, man.
Yeah, they are nice, and especially when they don't have ice physics at all. That's even better.
Oh yeah, I didn't know. Fuck ice. I just like
just the snow.
The aesthetic appeal of snow planets have always been like my favorite.
Yeah, I can respect that. Okay, so now this planet's done. I always forget about that one, but good catch. Good catch.
Alex said, "You ain't pro." Yeah, tell him, Alex.
I'm a professional Ratchet Clank player. I missed a platinum bolt on Tabora. Where did I miss a platinum bolt on Tabora? Shit. That one there. I missed one on Notak too. Jesus, I'm playing bad.
I told you.
Damn. I think I missed one on every planet. Jesus Christ. I mean, that one I know where it is, but... Wow. Well, I'll do cleanup later. I'm not gonna do it now.
Yeah, that can be like a separate stream, actually.
I'll probably do that after I beat the game. We'll just go through and get them all. Because it's not worth it right now.
Charge boots in Rhino 2 is the most important thing in Ratchet and Clank 2 speedrun, and some other weapons are also important.
Oh yeah, the charge boots. I've seen people who speedrun this game. They take advantage of it so hard.
Pro strats.
Now, this is the first level that I can think of. I don't think there's any before this, where you can actually get new armor. So I can go here and I could buy the Terrafiber, or the Tetrafiber armor, excuse me. I might do that one. I normally don't get more than one armor set because they're not super useful as long as you don't get hit.
Wes said, shots fired. Bolt versus Brax at Money in the Bank and a ladder match. Maybe one day if Clay ever brings back that thing.
Ooh, roasted.
Oh no.
So this is like a stealth-ish section. It's gonna end with a little platforming thing using that the hang glider we just got. But I'm not really fond of this level in general, partially because of this section. It just doesn't really. I like how it looks. I don't really like how it plays. Fine. But Planet Dabo is the Megacorp testing facility, as we saw in the cutscene they showed earlier. So there's a lot of secrets that you would think would be hidden here that actually there aren't really hidden here. But there is a good Easter egg for this wrestler. There's a character in this game that's a wrestler named the Mathematician, and I like him. He's funny. Which is why I'm pretty sure the next planet, Joba, is actually a reference to wrestling too, because like the getting there is given to you by a wrestler. So I think it's supposed to be actually called Jobber, and they make it like Easter eggs. You know how it is.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Bye. Is there...
Are you gonna get the nanotech in the beginning of the glider section?
I'm gonna try. I don't know how many times I'm gonna try, but I'm going to try.
And Dylan said you can skip the gliding part.
Yeah, you don't have to do it. But I may as well.
And Digital and Dice says stealth section. Boom. Explosions. Death.
So here we're gonna find out the secret behind the protopet, which is why Angela was so insistent on not having it.
This must be
but first, it's gonna make us pay it.
Let's see what we can get from it.
The power appears to be out in this entire area.
You're right. I better call a maintenance bot.
That's right. First I have to follow the maintenance bot, and then I have to do it. Because the maintenance bot is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Let's just follow him and fix it ourselves.
Okay, so if we look right there, that right there is another nanotech. If I can do it right, I don't remember how I normally do it, because you can't actually get it easily without doing one of these. So let me see if I can do this. Okay. Come on. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I got it. I might have done this first try, actually. I'd be surprised. Got it. Okay. Cool. Pro strats. Now we can go back down. That is the best that is the least amount of tries I've ever taken. It's a very, very tight window to get it, and I'm proud that I did that. I'm impressed with myself. This is kind of neat. You kind of go through the section you were just in, and then you go further with the hang glider, which is kind of cool. If you try, like right here, I'm going to go downward, and it speeds you up a little bit, so it can be a little precarious if you're not careful enough. But as long as you stay calm, it's not that bad.
Stay calm, Bolt.
Case in point, I just did it.
Bolt, stay calm, Bolt.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't yell at me. I'm just a boy.
Then just stay calm.
So yeah, that was the easiest I have ever seen that section be, which I will not complain. Okay, and now that's fixed, so now we're gonna teleport away. I don't know where that guy went. He's just kind of gone.
Nightbot is at it again.
What, with Wes?
No, this time it was with Dylan for Cap.
Let's get the goods on that experiment.
Oh no, it was for Absolution. And then Absolution said, "Fuck off, Nightbot."
I think I see the problem.
Digital and Dice says, "You're about as stealthy as Darth Vader at a KKK rally."
That's it. This galaxy.
Wow.
I love that cutscene there. So you hit the button to try and get the computer to play, and the computer charges you money to play something too.
This update is strictly classified.
So even technology makes you pay money.
Early thinking held that the specimen was entirely docile in nature. Even overt provocation failed to incite it. But the late Dr. Putrid's son observed that natural...
Today's live stream sponsored by water, because Wawa's closed, so I can't go get soda. So I have water.
Aw, poor thing.
Yeah, my Wawa is closed for like a month. They're redesigning everything.
The heck is a Wawa?
How dare you? Wawa is like a convenience store type thing.
Okay.
But they make really good food.
Yeah, sounds like a Quick Trip where I live or something.
Yeah, Quick Check is similar, but like Quick Check is like not really.
Trip.
What was that?
Got to warn him.
Quick Trip.
Oh, I thought you said Quick Check, because Quick Check is something in New Jersey, so I thought maybe.
Oh, is it?
I went down the coast.
We just saw a video of your experiment.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Every place in America has them, though. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Wawa's kind of different because it's not like the food's actually good.
Yeah. That's the place I'm talking about. It's the same way.
Oh, good. I know Wawa's been expanding too, so like now they're in like the New York area, in New Jersey.
I want to go down there and get some nachos now.
Do it. You won't.
You right. I won't. Broke boys.
Hashtag broke boys.
Absolution said, "Why are you reporting him? He's not real." Exactly, Wes. What the fuck is wrong with
you? Gotta remember that Wes is a wrestling fan. He's insisted on things that aren't real.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Dylan says, "Is the rocket from this planet good or not? I think it's worth 50,000 bolts, and he usually saves up the money for the shield, apparently."
Is that? Oh, that is this planet. The mini rocket tube is pretty okay. I don't need it. I have the bouncer, so that's how I feel. Shoot. What should I get rid of? I don't need that anymore. Put the bouncer there. I don't really need that anymore. Well, I don't need the lance. I don't know why I have that. That's good. That's good.
I've got to start eating before these things because, like, when we start, what do we start? Like around 2 normally?
Yeah.
I'm always like, I'm not hungry at all.
I'll wait until after.
And exactly, and then like an hour and a half later, I'm like, oh, I'm getting really hungry.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm normally the same way. I'm not actually hungry yet, but I'll make some food later.
Yeah, the thing is, if I eat too much, though, then I'll be sleepy, so I try not to eat.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, entering food coma before a stream is not a good idea.
No.
So yeah.
Like, that's what sucks, man.
Oh yeah.
Like, I can't even eat anymore without getting sleepy. Like, what kind of life am I living?
You're an adult. Oh, double kill. Damn. So if you'll notice, my health actually, it was like much bigger on the screen, but right now it's a lot smaller now because we have more health than it would have fit on the screen. So
apparently, Nightbot timed out Absolution for cats.
Really? I'll have to change his
yeah, you
warnings.
should probably change his warnings like that. Yeah.
I tried changing the message, but it wouldn't let me do it. I guess because I'm live.
Yeah, no worries. He'll be back in 600 seconds. Well, look at me. What's that, 10 minutes?
600 seconds. Jesus Christ. My bad. Well, Nightbot's bad, not me. So yeah, this section is very combat heavy. This whole level really is very combat heavy. A lot of enemies that are just shooting at you all at once. A lot of bullets on screen. Easy to die. And there's actually a platinum bolt I'll have to come back for that I can't get just yet because you need... There's a weapon in this game called the spider tank, or the spider bot, and then it becomes a tank. It's really useless, but I mean, like, if you want to use it, you can. It just turns... Yeah. It's like the Visibomb, except instead of a bomb, it's a little tank.
Dylan says they hate lava guns upgrade because it sucks. At the start, without the upgrade, it's actually pretty good, apparently.
Yeah, the lava gun.
Oh yeah, I remember you explaining that. Yeah, that's totally true.
The lava gun becomes the meteor gun, and it's just a waste of time.
It's like good at the beginning, and then just is worthless by the end.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, one of the guys just shot his teammate. Cool. There's actually a skill point for this level. If you do this whole level using only Gadgetron weapons, so only the weapons from the first game, that mission fucking sucks. Because again, the Gadgetron weapons fucking suck. So I pretty much just go through and I would just like run past everything. Though I think if you do it after you actually beat the level, when there's less enemies that are like respawned, I think it does count.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Money, 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 money.
Oh, I almost died. Overshot my jump there. So right here is where I would use the spider tank. Because you throw the tank down the little elevator shaft, and then you can run with him, and he'll run down and step on a switch that opens a door to the platinum bolt. That's cool.
Yeah.
But we are almost done with this level. We're gonna do, we're gonna bring back Giant Clank first.
Yes, that's my favorite.
Big boy Clank.
Big boy Clank.
And first, we're gonna meet the mathematician, the wrestler.
Nobody, I mean nobody, gets by the mathematician.
I guess all the good names were taken.
Watch your mouth.
I didn't know Kevin Dunn helped write this.
The mathematician subtracts your head from your shoulders.
Sir, as a fellow number cruncher, could I please ask what this is all about?
That moon's where we divide losers from winners before adding them to the Megacorp games. There's a challenger up there ready to reduce you to nothing.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go fight somebody on a moon. Remember those moons that you weren't actually there for, Brax?
Think you can get us to that moon?
Do I? Was I not there?
I think you had to go do something real quick.
Probably.
There's a little moon earlier in the game where it has its own unique like orbit of gravity. It's like an actual full moon that you can walk on. So like your jumps aren't like just straight up and down. Your jumps are around the curvature of the planet. They bring those back for Giant Clank fights.
That is a lot of bolts.
Oh really?
Well, since you put it that way, I
Suppose we could undo our previous obligation. Excellent, sir. Thank you for choosing Thugs for Less.
The worst and annoying parts are the small Clank sections. Huh.
Yeah, the sections where Clank's just running around helping people, or helping himself with the little bot boys.
The bad boys.
Yeah. I turned off the
Alex
conversation.
and Bolt, what if you die so much that you don't have any guns? We can only hope.
That would be bad. I would
Wrench
if
only,
I died that
guess.
much, I would be ashamed. That's the way I've said last time. Oh, my headset keeps falling out. Give me 1 sec. Fucking gets caught in the leg of my chair. Okay, so we're gonna fight the Thugs for Less leader for the first time. So yeah, this little planet here, I believe, if I blow everything up, there's a skill point for it, whether on this one or on the next one. The next one's optional, so you only use these moons twice. But yeah, this is kind of neat. Not really anything special, but it's fun. And hidden inside the planets is like health and shit. The planets, the buildings, excuse me. Essentially, we're just playing Godzilla. That's what's happening right here. Oh god, I am low on health. This is bad.
It's bad. It's bad.
It's bad.
Wes says, I just got word that they may add Asuka to the Money in the Bank ladder match. How do you feel about this?
I was hoping they would. Because if they add her, then she's going to win, obviously.
Do you think so?
Well, if they add her, she'll win, and she'll bring it back to NXT just to brag about it.
Is she still NXT champ right now?
Yep.
Then I don't think she'll win.
Well, it'd be a cool storyline if they brought her in, won the Money in the Bank, and then like they can just call her up whenever.
You right. Maybe sometime over the next year or whatever.
Yeah.
Dylan says, use only your fist to get a skill point. You can also do that.
Oh, that's one too. That one's kind of tough. So right now I'm just gonna punch through buildings to get some health back. Ow. This one kind of takes a little while. It's not too bad, but as long as you time everything right, you'll dodge his bomb. Don't let him punch you. His punches do a shit ton of damage. So, yeah. But your punches do a lot of damage too, so it evens out. Oh, boy.
You can find more
misses.
ammo by destroying buildings.
Give me some missiles. There we go. He's almost dead. He runs away every now and then. You just gotta find him. I like that we're destroying whole cities here. And just killing thousands of maybe millions. Just for fun.
Wes feels like throwing her in randomly is a mistake to the rest of the division. I don't know.
She's the final boss of the division. I don't see that as a mistake. At least that way I see it.
Yeah.
Okay, almost done. Yeah, this is a neat little concept. I don't know if it's necessarily the best executed concept because it does take a while. And if you die, it's even more tedious because then you gotta do the whole thing over again. But he is just about dead. And there he is. Yep, there we go. So now that we've gotten rid of him, we're going to go to planet Joba and do the Megacorp games.
Dylan says he started speed running because he saw Exum speed run and he learned all the shortcuts and tricks. So that's neat.
That's cool. The only game I've ever really sped run?
Speed ran?
Sped ran? The only game I've ever tried speed running was Shovel Knight. Mostly because I love Shovel Knight.
I've never tried to speed run a game. Like I feel like I've kind of like came close by accident maybe, but
yeah, no, I get that. Oh yeah, this one has hover bike races too. Okay. So we got about half an hour left until I'm going to call it.
all right.
There's the taxi. So should we go for the races or should we go for the arena?
Someone wanted arena earlier, so you want to do that?
Yeah, we'll do arena. Might take a little longer to get there, but we can.
Gotta give the chat what they want.
That's true. And speaking of giving chat what they want, I'll mention it another time. I'm doing a little special thing later today. So after this is done, I'm finishing up a video. Actually, it's done. I just have to render it. And I have a review. It's of Kirby Superstar, the Super Nintendo game. I'm going to upload that review later today, hopefully around like 6. It'll be up. And for anybody in this stream who wants more of my streams, because I know every time I'm getting ready to finish streaming, someone says, oh, you should keep going. And normally I do, but I can't always. For anyone that watches that video, leaves a comment of any kind of substance, so not just a hi, and then you use the hashtag StreamFam, I will add 15 minutes for every single person that does that to my next stream. So that means that if we have, I think, 7 people watching right now, if all 7 people watching did that, then I would add almost 2 hours to the next stream, so it would be a 4-hour stream just about. I probably would, I'd probably do the next Ratchet and Clank game, Up Your Arsenal, if I did that. Just that way we don't finish a game and then start a new one halfway through the stream. But, yeah, so it'll be fun to see how many people want me to do another marathon stream, because I do those more often than I would like sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
But they're fun. I don't
it's hard to get you to stop once you get started.
In more ways than one, if you know what I'm saying.
That's what she said.
Oh, I do.
Absolution said he's back. Nightbot is the reason I have migraines. Yeah, sorry about that, Absolution, but welcome back.
I fixed the caps thing, so he shouldn't worry about caps anymore. Just don't emoji spam and you should be fine. So, I'm probably not going to do all of the arena. I mean, definitely not today, but I probably won't do all of it in general when it comes to doing the arena. Because there is one that is, I think, 60 rounds, and that's kind of tedious. So I don't feel like sitting through 60 rounds and having everybody have to sit there and get bored. Like, especially if I die, because then it's even worse. And, okay, so there's a little dynamo thing right here, if you notice, and that is for it's either a platinum bolt or a health upgrade. I think it's a health upgrade. But I'm gonna do that real quick. It is a health upgrade. Cool. So yeah, this is Planet Joba. I like the atmosphere on this planet. It's like a foresty planet, but it's got a lot of purple going on. It's nice. One thing that's unique to this planet is the enemies will actually jump into that turret there if you let them. So you want to kind of stop them because that turret will do a lot of damage, and you don't really want... Obviously don't want that. There's a lot of things going on with this planet, actually. Oh, I'm getting a lot of health upgrades, too.
I'm getting a lot of health upgrades, too.
What are you, 5? The fuck was that?
5.5, bitch.
Ow.
No, the reason I did it, I was watching Scrubs before I got on here.
Oh, okay.
And it was the episode, and where JD sees Danny for the first time in a while, and he's like, and she's like, "Hey, JD," and it goes to
And
his
he
mind,
makes
and he
fun
goes,
of her.
"Hey, JD."
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I love Scrubs. Best show. Okay. And oh, hello. I always forget that guy charges you. It's a dick move.
Absolution said he's gonna make 8 accounts and he's gonna add 2 hours to your stream himself, dude. I hope he does. Dylan wants to know, could you beat Exum's record on NG Plus 25 minutes and 35 seconds? I don't think you could.
No chance in hell. I am not a speedrunner. I will never claim to be a speedrunner because I do not have the patience for that.
Oh yeah, you spend 22 minutes for something to go wrong, and then you start over and you go again. I could not.
I died. Bomb Glove is gone.
Bye, Bomb Glove.
This is one of the levels that I'm not a fan of in this game, because if you die, and I die a lot on this level for some reason, if you die, the whole level, there's not any checkpoints as far as I recall until like a good 2/3 of the level. So it's kind of a pain in the ass. But that's fine. Hopefully I won't break my death record from from the first game. I think that was, what, 10? I think it was 10. I only had 3, so not too bad. But yeah, there's a lot where this level can go wrong, especially since there's a skill point, and this became a famous skill point within Ratchet Clank, which is there's a skill point for beating this level with only your wrench. So killing every enemy in the level with just your wrench.
Do you have a save game with the game already completed on it?
Oh, yeah.
Like a save file?
Yeah. I have one on PS3, I have one on PS2. I have multiple on PS2, actually.
Yeah. I think Dylan's probably going to tell you that's the best way to speedrun it, I'm assuming.
Yeah, no, New Game Plus is how you speedrun. I don't think anyone does a speedrun where they start the game fresh.
Oh, yeah, of course not. And then there's the loading tricks where you go ahead and get everything, loaded up, where loading times are faster and all that.
Yeah, little things.
It's just too much for me.
It's like, it's all about like exact frames, and I'm not even that great at like Smash, so I'm not gonna like kill myself over something like that. I'd rather be thorough than fast, is my mentality.
Thorough.
Okay. So now this platforming section is kind of neat. You're riding on one of the dynamo platforms, and then you gotta make sure you duck all the obstacles that are in the way. Nothing really to it besides that, honestly. It's just it's neat. I've died here more times than I'd like to admit.
He said, do you know how to climb walls?
In the first-person glitch, yeah.
Okay.
There's a first-person mode in this game, which is really neat. They added in as like a bonus, but sorry, I'm trying to focus here. Come on. Fuck. Okay, I'm still alive. They added in once you beat the game, or there might be a cheat code for it too, but you can play the game in first-person mode. And it was never fully optimized, because you can actually so see this here, this wrench throw that I'm going to do that chat will see now, and then you'll see in a second, Brax. That, if you do that against a wall, it will let you wall climb, because it was a weird bug where they just never thought it fully through. So you can just cheese the game by being able to climb any walls in first person and skip a shit ton of stuff.
Well, that's neat.
I might die again.
The turret's getting you?
Fucking dicks. Yeah, the turret's got me. Okay, I'm at a checkpoint at least, so I'm good. The Walloper's gone. And instead of doing it the dumb way, with just a bouncer, I'm gonna snipe the fuck out of you.
Pew, pew, pew.
Uh-oh. Okay, these guys are just launching me upward. I'm cool with that. Bye. Okay. I'm done with you. You don't fight me anymore. I'm just gonna leave. Okay, so now we're gonna meet the Rhino guy from the first game. I mentioned this in the first game stream. This guy is suddenly like 25 feet tall for no reason. He was like the same height as Ratchet, a little taller in the first game, but now he's really big.
Looking for no trouble. Just an honest man looking to make an honest buck.
I sincerely doubt that.
Hey, I ain't the one trying to get into a sold-out arena. You're gonna
Okay, so now we gotta pay for one more thing. I think this is the last thing we paid for in the game.
Nice doing business with you again.
And this is the last time they really make you pay for shit in most of the games. For like progression, because they kind of realized that was kind of annoying.
Goodbye.
Which boss is more rage? Huge Robot in Snivelac or Quark's ship in Ratchet and Clank 1?
That's a good question. I really don't have a problem with either anymore. I would say the big robot, because it's just tedious, whereas Quark, like Quark, if you do it right, you can be done quick. That one, it's gonna take a while no matter what you do.
Yep, Wes is right. The Lancer, Bomb Glove, Walloper, and the decoy thing are all eliminated.
Yep, that is correct.
And Dylan wants to know, when are you going to end the stream? At 4 o'clock, right?
Probably 4. Probably a little bit. Okay, so now time for the second arena, which is mostly about the same as the first arena, with some little twists.
Introducing one of the fiercest gladiators in the galaxy, Ratchet, and some metal.
And there's the cutscene I mentioned last stream, where it's just like they know Ratchet's name now because they didn't know it for the first arena, and then they don't know Clank's name because Clank wasn't in the first arena. So yeah, this arena is just a little bit like longer. It's like more of like an oval shape than it was a circle. And if I look up, I can't look up right now, but there's actually a cage match section of each of this arena. So like we'll jump up in the air and use our new gravity boots that we'll be getting in a second.
Oh, Dylan is from Europe, so for you that means in probably like 15 or 20 minutes, maybe a little longer.
Yeah, just about. Depends on how long I feel like going for this part. I might do some of the arena, just get a little bit more done, and then just kind of wind down. But I won't be doing anything new beyond the arena for sure.
Absolution, excuse me. Absolution said you have to pay the weird classy monster thing 40,000 volts in smog.
Oh, I meant the game, not just the level. Nowhere else. Like I don't believe in Up Your Arsenal. They do it at all. They might do it once, but I think after Smog, that's where they stop. Where is the last? What? There he is. The little blade bots that kind of show up every now and then. Those bots kind of have a problem where like they'll just kind of circle around for a while and then choose to attack you, and that kind of gets annoying during the time challenges because I've had it where I've lost a time challenge because they won't come in and attack you in time and you can't find them. They just kind of float around. Oh, I keep using weapons I already have maxed out.
Dylan wants to know, do you stream daily?
No, I stream at least once a week most weeks. Actually, if I do stream next week, it'll be on Wednesday, because I'm actually off Wednesday. But I normally stream on Fridays from around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 4, or a little longer, depending on when. So, I might stream next Wednesday. I'm not sure. We'll see. So now we have the magnet boots, the gravity boots rather. So I can do cage matches. But yeah, so normally Fridays from 2 to 4, sometimes longer, sometimes on Wednesdays if I have time. I might, like I said, I might do next Wednesday. Not sure, because I gotta get a video done for Thursday, and I'll be out of town. What the fuck? You just, huh? I hope that it's not gonna be a problem. I have a guy's body just floating here. They have an extra character model loaded, but no hitboxes. Huh? That's neat. Never seen that before. Keep shooting at things. He's not. So yeah, this is the cage match. the whole floor filled with lava below you, and they start shooting meteors up at you. It's kind of cool. Okay, so now we have the Infiltrator, which is the other puzzle gadget in this game. So, like I said, there are multiple puzzle gadgets in this game, and I never was a fan of that. I don't like that there's multiple in this game, because one was already kind of tedious. But you know, it breaks the pace up. But two's kind of excessive. Actually, there's technically 3. There's one more later in the game, and they use literally twice, and it's just a waste of time. But now we're fighting a giant robot spider. For some reason, when we're in this section, the bouncer doesn't actually home in as well as it does everywhere else. It just kind of bounces everywhere. I think it's because we're like on weird gravity. It doesn't care. But yeah. I'm gonna stop this.
Dylan said, I forgot you missed a platinum bolt after the Ratchet and Clank 1 Rhino Cellar.
Is there one there? There might be. Yeah, there might be one that I'm missing. I'm gonna go back and get clean up later. At this point, I'm playing so poorly as far as remembering where the platinum bolts are and remembering to get them. So I'm just gonna do them all at the end. Oh god, I might die.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh fuck! I almost died again. Shoot. Please die. There we go. We're good. We're good. With 1 health. 1 hit left. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I'm just not even thinking about the platinum bolts at this point. Because with Ratchet 1, I remember exactly where all of them are by heart, and Up Your Arsenal, I remember where most of them are. But in this one, there's some I just forget about.
It's okay. We still love you.
Don't lie to them. So this challenge is I can't get hit. So I'm just going to use my turrets to protect me. So
like Torbjorn!
Yeah, whatever that means.
Overwatch reference.
Oh, that's what that is, yeah. I don't know him by name.
He's a little dwarf.
Yeah. I think I played him once in the beta. I haven't played Overwatch since the beta. It's not my cup of tea.
Fine, be better.
You know what is my cup of tea though? ARMS. The game just came out today, and I have my copy sitting there.
Have you played it yet?
I played the test punch, the online beta they did. I didn't play the game yet because it just came in right before I started streaming. So for now, I haven't, but I'll load it up after this. It's actually surprisingly fun. I was impressed.
Yeah, Alex gets it.
What'd he say?
Yeah, he got the joke that I told, the Torbjorn.
Oh, okay. I thought he said something else. Yeah, he gets it. Come on, you can die. You're triple alive. Here. Can't get me if I have stuff in my way.
Absolution wants to know thoughts on Red Dead Redemption or Red Dead Redemption 2. Well, I mean, if I can put my input in, I'm very excited. I loved the first game. I thought it was one of the best things that Rockstar's ever done in terms of story. So I'm totally excited for it.
Yeah, I loved Red Dead 1. I have a weird history with Red Dead 1. I played it. So what happened was I borrowed it from my friend. I played it for the first few levels, and then I didn't play it, and I forgot that I had it. So at one point he was like, "Yeah, do you still have that?" I was like, "Oh shit, I do." I mean, he didn't want it back. He just wanted to know that I had it still. So I was like, "Yeah, let me finish it. I'll get it back to you." And then I went through it. I played more, and it just got hooked. Like, it didn't click at first, and then it just did.
Yeah, I beat it. We were at Best Buy, and I just wanted something to play for that day. So I told my girlfriend, I said, "Buy me this game," and reluctantly she did. And I beat that whole game in like 2 or 3 days. I just couldn't stop playing it.
It's so good. I even got 100% of that game. I was hoping. But you know, I'm excited for 2. I'm curious to see what they'll do with it. It'll still be good no matter what they do, but they might go like a GTA 5 route where it's just like a big party and a bunch of like heist missions, and that would be cool. But I don't know if that's what I want out of Red.
Have they talked about having an online environment like that?
It's gonna have online for sure. It's Rockstar. Like, they're gonna.
Yeah, that's true.
It's probably gonna have co-op. Honestly, that's what I think they're gonna do with it. That's the one thing they haven't done yet is a co-op single player.
Dylan said, when you said speedrunning takes patience, you're right. Once I got mad because I was failing and I broke my controller.
Oh, God.
I've been there.
I have only broken 1 controller in my gaming life, and that was recently, actually. It was like 2 years ago. I was playing through all the classic Mega Man games for the first time, and I got to Mega Man 8, and I'm playing it on the PS2 version of the Mega Man Anniversary Collection. Mega Man 8 has input lag on that version just for one specific section. It's a section where like, you do like snowboarding, and it's so precise that with the input lag, and it's not consistent input lag either, you couldn't, like, it's almost impossible to do. And I got so mad that I like literally just, I didn't even throw my controller. I dropped my controller, and it broke. And this was like a day 1, I'll get the name right too. This was like a day 1 PS2 launch day controller. Now there's a big crack in it.
Oh, man. Taboo says he is back. Hello, welcome back.
Hey, what's up?
Most hours you spent on a game. For me, this is Absolution. He said it was 700 hours on both Skyrim and Just Cause 2.
Well, you go first, Brax, so I'll think about it.
Final Fantasy X for sure. I've spent who knows how many hours playing that. I never really clocked it, but if you added all my save files up, it's easily over 1,000.
Okay. Mine would probably be, I mean, mine's definitely Ratchet Clank Up Your Arsenal. I have beaten that game 100 times, easily. But I don't know how many hours I have in it. I know in Fallout New Vegas I had, I believe, 1,000 hours total. I think in Halo Reach, the multiplayer, because I was really into multiplayer, I probably had 1,000 hours on that too. So one of those, yeah.
Oh, you know what? I may be lying. Well, this isn't one game. It would be the whole franchise. But NCAA football, I probably have thousands and thousands of hours, like in all of them collectively, but not like one game, you know?
Yeah, yeah. See, I'm not a college football guy. Doesn't like it.
I love to recruit and build my own teams and like micromanage stuff, so it's really addicting.
I get that. I just, for some reason, like, I can't get anything college football because, shit. I can't get to anything college football. I might not do this. Come on. Got it, okay. Bye.
Absolution said he broke his controller on the Uncharted 3 shipwreck section.
So oh, that section. That section fucking sucks. I hate that part of the game. I honestly do.
And Wes asked, day 1 is H? I don't know what he's asking exactly.
He's talking about SmackDown.
Oh.
Yeah, I did not like the Uncharted 3 bullet section at all. Have you played Uncharted at all, Brax?
No, I have not actually, which is surprising because I'm a Sony fanboy.
That would be a good game for you to stream, that whole series. Whoa.
Yeah, that's true.
That'd be a good one. Yeah.
I think they did a, wasn't there a demo for 4? For Uncharted. I've played an Uncharted demo before, so I've experienced like the mechanics and stuff, and it's neat.
I can't think of if they did it. I mean, I'm sure they did for 1, but I don't know where it would have been.
I think this is back on my PS3, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, then it probably would have been for like 1 or 2. But yeah. So in Uncharted 3, there's one section, and it's just awful. So there's a section where it's like halfway through the game, they just kind of have like a detour where they're like, hey, go do this, and then you go on a boat for like several hours of the game and do this thing. And then at the end, you're like, oh, that thing didn't matter at all. So now go back to the main story. And like, you're on a boat, and the boat like just sinks, and it's a cool section. Like they actually use like actual water physics and shit, and that's kind of cool. But like, it's just like, it's so tedious, and it kills the pace of the game. Oh no, it's not. Now he's dead. There. Wrench only, sure. We'll do wrench only.
Dylan says, you said you would show the Rhino 2, will you? Probably at the end of the game, right?
Yeah, I'll do that at the end of, like, whatever the last stream is after I beat the game, because I'm not going to be able to obviously get it on this file, but I'll show it off on my complete file after I get all the platinum bolts.
Yeah, that's what we did with the first game, is you finished everything and then you went back and showed the Rhino.
Yeah, just to show for scale how nuts that fucking guy is. The Rhino 2 might be actually better than the Rhino 1. I like the Rhino 1 more because it's like it feels more powerful, but the Rhino 2 will fuck shit up. It's just it's a machine gun that shoots missiles. Like, come on.
Come on. Absolution said he was talking about after the ship sinks and you're stuck in the ship graveyard.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that part's annoying. That whole hour and a half is just awful to me. I've had people say that like oh yeah, that part's really good, and I'm like, why? Like literally none of it matters. You just go, do a thing, and then find out that like, oh, never mind, we're just gonna go back to the main plot now. Okay, cool. Uncharted 3 is my least favorite in the series, honestly. Like I like the charm that one has, and I like how it's one is like very much like an Indiana Jones game.
Oh yeah, that's what it's always reminded me of for sure.
Well, like one captures the feel really well because you're just kind of learning the characters and it just works. 2 is like just phenomenal. 3 is because 3 kind of gets too sucked up in itself with like all the set pieces and stuff, and then 4 I actually think between I have to use the answer again. Between 2 and 4, I'm not sure which one I like more.
Tubu wants to know, how many hours in are you?
Into the game? Probably 4, just about, I think.
Yeah, it seems that's about right, from last time and this time combined.
So this is a Lancer and time challenge. It's just kind of boring. I think I have to kill 30 enemies in 60 seconds, I hope, because I'm not very close otherwise. I think it's 30. Yeah, it's 30. Okay, good.
Wes says, Bolt, can you give me motivation to continue the Sierra whatever DLC in New Vegas?
Yeah, just get good.
Oh, poor Wes.
Like I said, when you get to the end of that DLC, it's like you're gonna hate it the whole way through, and then at the end you're gonna be like, wow, that was really good.
Taboo wants to know, where are you from?
I am from the east coast of the U.S., so I live in Pennsylvania. But I'm from Jersey. I give that a B.
He's a Jersey boy.
I really shouldn't say I'm from New Jersey anymore. It's like I've lived in Pennsylvania longer than I ever lived in New Jersey. But you know how it is.
And Dylan thinks you should check out Exum sometimes because some of his tricks can be useful even in a normal NG Plus game.
Yeah, I really should check out because I've checked out like mainly the first game's speedrun stats, and I never looked at the other ones yet. This guy. There we go. One more hit. This guy. Fucking rockets laying at him. This is the worst part about this guy. There we go. There we go. Okay. That one's done.
Taboo says he's from the Czech Republic. Okay.
Oh, awesome. And the only challenge left is the Impossible Challenge, which I think is 59 rounds or it's 61 rounds. It's somewhere around 60 rounds. It gives you 200,000 bolts, but I'm not going to do that because it's like 60 rounds, so it'd be like an hour of me doing nothing.
Use the left analog stick to pick a path for the green circuit. Connect the circuit back to the start to open the lock.
So let's head back to the ship, and that's where we will call it. So, yeah, I'll say one more time. For anybody who was watching the stream and wants to see me stream more or for a longer time, I'm going to be doing a little thing where if you watch the next video I upload, it's going to be later today, it's a review of Kirby Superstar. And you watch, if you leave a comment of substance, not just hi, and then you leave at the end of the comment the hashtag StreamFam. So I'll put the hashtag in the chat right now. Hashtag StreamFam. You put that in your comment at the end, I will add 15 minutes to my next live stream. So if you want to see me stream for longer and you like these marathon style streams that I sometimes do, then just do that and I'll be adding 15 minutes. And for everybody that does it, we could add up to, going by this current amount of people watching, we could add up to 2 hours just about to the live stream. But with that, we're going to call it here. So where can we find you, Brax?
You can find me at the description that Bolt has left below. You can get to my channel where I stream things as well. Or also, you can just click on my icon because I've been chatting with you guys, and you can find me right there.
All right. So with that, we will call it for the day. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the comments of that Kirby video. I'm sure I'll see some of you. But as always, have a good night, everybody, and stay golden.